When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Razorbacks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Oklahoma's offense will get the first swing of the game. Leaves it with the running back. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. That's caught. It's Winfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Johnson wants to throw it. Dumps it to the back. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. This would have been a massive field goal try from 55 yards out. Instead, they'll go for it and try to convert on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So Arkansas's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness.
Continues to fight for yards. And the enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. The give to the single back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Jackson will throw. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Arkansas! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Tatum. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think...
Turning it on! And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And you can tell if the QB wants to run, he's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a 4th quarter game.
Quarterback will keep it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Just going to keep it after the snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Sooners will punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Unloads quickly. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Razorbacks are on the move. Grabbed over the middle. It's Brown. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Just keeps slinging it. Wide open downfield. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chains. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Jackson will throw. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now, there is a flag down on the play, but when you not kick a field goal from that distance and you're not going to get the first down, I think you just keep your points. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The defense just gives back its mini victory of forcing the field goal try with the roughing the kicker penalty, and now they'll have to come up with a stop in the red zone. Touch pass on the run. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Lost yardage leaves them looking at 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And a golden opportunity slips away from the defense there. That's one he'd love to have back. He knows he should have come away with the interception there in the red zone.
Got it! And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, the big top 15 battle is underway, and it's been very interesting so far. Georgia is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the momentum may be turning. These dogs have picked themselves up off the canvas before, and they are capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Florida. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Snagged in the middle. It's Tatum. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. If you can just give them a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. They want to run this quarterback. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Arkansas has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Right back to the well. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
And he is just engulfed in the line by this giant defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Robinson. Stop at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. And the Sooners didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown Sooners!
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. And to settle for the field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, dude.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Got it in the middle, it's Platt. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He only needs a sliver of daylight. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw. It's Sorsby. Out of the backfield, he's open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback making checks. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Backed up now. Here's second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Makes the catch. It's Robinson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
He'll pull it on the read. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And I feel like the option is a play that this guy can run in his sleep. He's constantly making the right decision, so I love it here. Third down, you're putting it on him to do the right thing. He had to keep the football there. The defense took everybody else away. It was open for him, so he's able to just pick up enough to keep this drive moving and keep the sticks rolling.
He's looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Quarterback part of their running game. Tried to get there by himself, but he is stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys diving for the score, and they knock it free. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And the offense is so lucky. That easily could have been a massive turnover in the end zone, but Johnny on the spot, able to pounce on it, and the end result is what they were hoping for anyway. It's a touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Jackson gonna throw it. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism and the speed they have up front as they're able to notch that sack.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And they got him in the end zone for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The return is brought down at the 40, and the Oklahoma offense will take over.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Making side adjustments here. Going right to work up top. Unloads it left. Got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. And you're expecting pressure. The clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the game, and they move the sticks. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Jackson will throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. DBs will try to keep everything in front. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Better fasten those seatbelts. These offenses are cruising. Extra point here will give them the lead.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch, then took it into the end zone.
Kickoff unit on. Protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Tease. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Zings it complete to the right. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air on 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Did the work himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now across the 50 and at the 48-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. He'll take a shot. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
Nice read, nice break. Good job by the defender understanding that ball had some air underneath it. Takes advantage of it, goes and makes the big play.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the tight end. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
The Razorbacks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. The play action fake. Fakes the grab. There he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And that kick was perfectly down the middle. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. It's complete to the right. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quickly complete. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Johnson looking to throw. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. The Sooners can really attack on this second and short. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. Quickly complete. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. Touchdown, Sooners! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
A nice job finishing this first half, but we're not done. I'm really curious to see here, Reese. Are they going to go for it? You could tie this game up, or you could go into the half down one. Kind of an interesting decision early for this offense.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's in there. It's good. And how about that to end the half? Touchdown on the final play and the two-point conversion for good measure. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's hear another hog call and send it back to the guys in Razorback Stadium.
And the Sooners will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And the Razorbacks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. Jackson will throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Razorbacks line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in at the 25. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he makes the catch. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play. The Sooners with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Quick strike complete. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. It's first and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. It's Robinson. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. The Sooners with the first and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Gets it out fast. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. He is dealing on this drive. Completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
Yeah, and who needs balance when you got a guy like this? You trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming at...
Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Tatum. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do.
Breaks into the open.
2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Bring in the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Jackson will throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. Power ahead. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. This defense standing tall, trying to get the stop on 3rd and goal after having their backs against the wall. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Georgia has the lead right now, but they have not been able to separate themselves just yet between the hedges of Sanford Stadium. They're up by 4 over Florida. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the heat. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And sometimes you got to know when to give it up, right? As a quarterback, you feel it. You can't hold it that second too long when bad things can really happen. You could tell the clock went off, and he was throwing that puppy away.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. It's Platt. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Razorbacks will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Grabbed in the middle, it's Robinson. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. New set of downs after the completion.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Got a man. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got his man. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Might be calling a hot route. Lost the fire on 2nd down. Working that left side now. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Johnson wants to throw it. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners! He just makes it look so easy. Impressive run.
So impressive. Time and time again, he can buy time, make you look silly, and the defense is just kind of like, wait a minute, you got him? I got him? No? Well, nobody's got him.
Arkansas, 24.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's knocked away, incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And the Razorbacks will try to pin them back with the punt. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Johnson looking to throw. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Back to pass. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for the big play. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. give to the back. Past the 40. Oh, he's got some space. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. The Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. And the Sooners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Back's got it. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Wide open spaces. He's at, and he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. The result of this game is going to sting for sure, but you've got to continue to build, you've got to improve, and you can take some positives out of this late hustle and build for next week.
There's always positives, and coaches are always looking for those things that we did well. What did we do well so we can do more of it in the future? Finding some things here late that they did well.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Turning it on. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown Sooners. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Finds his man. It's Hill. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man downfield. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Razorbacks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Jackson gonna throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Razorbacks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Third down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Another incompletion on third down. And the Razorbacks will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. That's the way to open a drive. Now they'll put it in play just shy of midfield. To the ground. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Sooners in a good spot here with second and short. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker. It's Tatum.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Got enough space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Coming out with it, it's Brown. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Razorbacks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson will throw. Gets rid of it. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be brought down. And the Razorbacks come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. The Razorbacks will punt it away on 4th down.
Number 36 in punt formation to kick it away.
Now on the return. He gets a block. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Hand off from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down and wants more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability.
Breaks into the open. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on 1st down. The give from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Number 8 with the carry.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4.
Arkansas 31.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the run. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man on the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go.
Hold it. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks decide to punt it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Timeout called by the offense. A mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And